I was chairman of the board for the Make-A-Wish Foundation when Hope's had her wish, and her wish was granted. And from that, with her being in the hospital, she asked her parents, why are all these other kids' parents not here? And Stuart and Shelby said, well, the main reason they're not here is that they have to work, because they have to make sure that they maintain a household. They have to make sure that they can get back and forth to the hospital, and they have all these expenses that they have to pay.
She had started having symptoms of just a stomach virus, a little headache, nausea. Later on, the end of the school year is when she was diagnosed with myocarditis, and in September 2nd of last year, she received a heart transplant after being on the wait list for 5 days.
Our mission with the March 4th with Hope Foundation of trying to help families that are really in tough times. They want to be there for their child. They can't be at their job. They can't do certain things to get their income, and we don't want them to go home with bills unpaid. So we really want to help those families that are in big need.
My bills were really starting to be affected because I started missing so much work. My rent was about 2 months behind. My power bill, I already had the disconnect date, everything.
It's been very hard, because I'm only 15. And I always ask God, why? Why me? Why so much pain on me? And when I had my bone marrow, that was the hardest time. Because I lost something that I never would have thought that I would lose. And that was my hair. And I was bald headed, and I just felt self-conscious of myself. I felt like that I was ugly, that I was small.
What usually happens is the hospital social workers are the ones that help us to define who a family is in need.
A friend of mine who had been trying to help me out and find some resources had connected me with Molly Grantham, and she was the one who put me in touch with Stuart, and the ball just went rolling. And I thank God for him and Molly both, because they really pulled me out of a bind, you know, they really did.
If the social worker identifies that a family really is struggling, but yet they want to be there for their child, and maybe the social worker identifies that they aren't there as often as they could be, then they're going to recommend to Stuart and Shelby that we have a family you should probably talk to.
She's been absolutely a miracle since receiving her new heart. She's completely healthy now. She's not had any rejection. She's doing really good on her meds. And everybody that knows the situation tells me all the time what a miracle I have, you know.
I like to read, I like to go shopping. I love to shop, and I love to cook. I like baking. I love making like cupcakes and stuff, you know, just having fun, because, you know, being sick, you know, that's not fun. That's just, you know, you don't know if you're going to be here the next day or go home the next day, so I just like living up my life, you know, having fun while I'm still here.
As a foundation, we want to grow this. We want to get as big as we can get. And at the same time, you know, just let our supporters know that there's no one on a payroll. We don't have any extra expenses. What goes in to our foundation will go right back out to help families. Almost 100% of that goes right back out to help families. So when they give a gift, when they donate, when they support our gala or golf tournaments or different things we have throughout the year, they are really almost directly helping these families in need.
I mean, it made me realize that there are some beautiful people out here that really want to help you. And not because of who you are, because of who's there. He's a child of God, Stuart and his wife, and they raised their daughter to believe in God. And their belief in God makes them want to help people. And I'm a man, and I believe a man take care of his family. And I couldn't take care of my family. And I had to get some help. And I never asked for help from nothing. And I just thank the Hope Foundation for what they did for me and my family.